Probably ate a lot Sunday at the Super Bowl. Today's Fat Tuesday. Enjoy that. And then, well, tomorrow you got Valentine's Day.
It's an excuse.
It's a bonanza. So, of course, Valentine's Day is all about love and the heart and the greeting card industry and chocolates.
And everything that Dr. Kohli is probably saying, slow down. You didn't totally ruin Super Bowl for me.
Good.
You did give me a few ideas. But Valentine's Day is a good time to think about a heart. I mean, and if you really love someone, say, I worry about you, so maybe we do this together as we make some good choices.
I mean, it's a fabulous holiday for so many reasons. One, we celebrate love, which is such a positive emotion that we all need, especially nowadays with so much hate and crime and everything else around us. Second, it's actually good for your heart to have this positive emotion. And you talk about, Kim, taking care of your loved one's heart, but even taking care of your own heart. Your self-care is a way to give back to the people that you love, because then you can show up for them. And the American Heart Association has this very famous study which was done, which showed us that in patients with heart disease who are unmarried, they have a 52% higher risk of having a heart attack or dying from heart disease because they're unmarried. So the power of love is really incredible, and it works on so many levels: our immune system, our blood pressure, even our longevity.
All right, let's get to the chocolate part. Chocolate's a common gift. I mean, people love to give sweets and things like that. Hey, can you make chocolate healthier?
You can, and there's some tips and tricks from the American Heart Association. So first, they would say, if you can, try to substitute the chocolate for maybe a fruit bouquet instead. Or you could, if you really love the chocolate, you could do chocolate-dipped strawberries, because then you're not eating a big piece of chocolate. It's got some fruit in there. Now, dark chocolate, as we all know, is better for your heart than milk chocolate.
Good.
But make sure it's at least 70% cocoa content in that dark chocolate. The size of the chocolate box matters. So we're used to sending the bigger the better, right?
Because remember this giant one?
But true love would be
like
one little Hershey's kiss.
Right, exactly.
Maybe split it.
Are you serious?
No, I'm making this up.
Maybe even like a Hershey's peck, just the top of the kiss, not even the whole kiss. But the smaller box you send them, the better it is, because otherwise they feel obligated. You receive a gift of a chocolate box, you eat everything. Now, if you're on the receiving end, you get a big box of chocolates. I'm sending my mom cupcakes for her birthday in a few days, and there are a dozen. I told her you can eat one a week. So put them all in the freezer, and you take out one a week.
There are rules to cupcakes.
One cupcake a week?
Yeah, that's right.
Well,
okay,
I think
all right.
The true romantic would be celery and hummus.
That's right.
That's it.
And I mean, that's the language of love right there.
Probably,
So
probably
truly,
be asked to leave. But.
And that the Heart Association and cardiologists do say what? DASH diet, things like that. These are things we need to watch every single day.
They do, but like on Valentine's Day, instead of going out to eat, they say probably better to cook at home, because you can do it with the person you love. You can control what's going in there. And as you're making your meal choices, you want to choose red wine over white wine or champagne, because that's a little bit more heart healthy. That's more heart healthy than a mixed drink, for example, as well. When you're picking your salad, try not to put too much cheese on it, put lots of colors instead. Bell peppers and colors that would suggest kind of a vibrant Valentine's Day. And then when you're serving, the main course, fish is a great option, or tofu, rather than a steak, because it's more heart healthy. The portions are generally a little bit smaller. And we talked about using teeny tiny red plates for the Super Bowl. You can use teeny tiny heart-shaped red plates for your Valentine's.
So is there one of these days coming up where we can bust out the big plates?
I don't think so.
You don't see that one coming? Quick note on pets and how to take care of them on Valentine's Day?
So we can't forget our pets, because they actually are associated with making us live longer. So sending love to your pet, whether it's through a gift or whether it's through a long walk, which is good for you and good for your pet, is also another great way to celebrate Valentine's Day. Just be sure that if you are going to go out with your loved one, you maybe try to share an entree or do other things that can keep your portions a little bit in control. Try to move as much as you can. I heard a yoga class together is a good date night idea. Or even
if I show up with Hudson with a teeny tiny plate of dog food, he's going to give me a teeny tiny glare.
I know.
You're taking care of Hudson's heart, Tom.
We'll get that worked out. Dr. Kohli, good to see you as always. Of course, you can find out more with Dr. Kohli at 9news.com/Dr.